What's up, what's up, what's up, people? Back in the building once again with your boy, the Connoisseur Big U, for another episode of the Open Bar Sports Talk Edition. So, as you can tell from the apparel, tonight we had a boxing match. We had Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder versus Luis King Kong Ortiz in a rematch for Deontay Wilder's heavyweight championship belt. In the first fight, Deontay Wilder won, of course, by KO because he knocks everybody the fuck out. So in this fight, for the first 6 rounds or so, it was a pretty dull affair. Luis Ortiz won most of those early rounds because he's a better boxer than Deontay Wilder. I don't even think Deontay Wilder's a boxer. I think he's a fighter. So boxing better than him is probably not going to get you a victory because he's trying to win a fight. And he has won all of his fights except for the one draw he had with the other dude that he knocked the fuck out. But they gave him an extra long count, so he got up at the end of the fight and it became a draw. So in this fight, up to the 6th round, Luis Ortiz was winning the boxing match because he was outboxing Deontay Wilder. He was, hitting him with jabs and combinations and hooks and all of these kinds of things that you could score if you were scoring a boxing match. The whole time, though, Deontay Wilder was preparing for the fight in the 7th round. So let's fast forward to the 7th round and see what happened.
Ortiz trying to cut off the ring, overhand left. Now Wilder needs to get back in the center as King Kong trudges forward. A right hand, down goes Ortiz. Oh my goodness. This one is over.
That was crazy. It looked like he was trying to do a reggae dance. Like he looked like it was a kind of a reggae dance mixed with like a break dance move. Like, you know how normally if somebody gets knocked out, one of their legs might fold underneath them. But when Deontay Wilder hit him, I think he knocked all the life out of both sides of him. So he kind of like bent back, like it was like a frog stance. Then he fell out, and then he got stiff. I think he had a stroke, and then you see when he tried to get up, and then his neck was stiff, but his legs was still on the ground. Like his neck got up, but his body was like, fuck out of here. We're not getting back up. So this nigga can hit us again and knock us back down like that again. Then he was trying to put his mouthpiece in, I don't know for what, because that shit didn't do nothing for him the first. But he had it in when Deontay hit him. The first time, it did nothing at all. So maybe he should have kept his mouthpiece out and just got up. It might have spared some of that time. Then at the end of the fight, he had the nerve to say that he was okay after the 7th count, but the ref prematurely stopped the fight. Let's see.
This one is over. There is a reason.
Didn't look premature to me. Looked like that man had died and lost his soul, and the ref was trying to save a man from eternal damnation because he wanted him to be able to go home and play with his children. So I think that after this fight, we can safely say that Luis Ortiz should never, ever, 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 ever fight Deontay Wilder again. I don't know if anybody should fight Deontay Wilder at this time. Any of these heavyweights anyway. Maybe a young Mike Tyson in his prime or somebody like that. But other than that, there's 2 different things going on in these boxing matches. You got people coming to box Deontay Wilder who is in a fight. So unless you can beat him in a fight, you're not going to be able to beat Deontay Wilder. This has been Big U with another episode of the Open Bar Sports Talk Edition. Thanks for hanging out with me, where the drinks, the commentary, and sometimes the knockouts are always on the house. See you next episode. Peace.
Yeah.